Welcome back to Survivor Brantsteele. In We're now on South Pacific. I know I put One World before South Pacific, even though South Pacific is the season before One World. It was just that I forgot to turn on my microphone, so none of my audio was recorded. And I already recorded One World, so I decided let me put in One World and not South Pacific, because what you wanted to hear just audio. I mean, no audio. It's just like a blend, like just this going on. It would be good, but it was like 30 minutes long. What you want to watch? A 30-minute video of you it just being still sometimes. Okay, so let's stop the talking. Oh, and also Joe and Aaron came back from their season because they took the place of Coach and Ozzy. Let's get the show. Let's just get started. Like how all seasons do, the first episode has nothing to do with any of the tribes right now, but let's see who wins reward. Savai tribe wins reward. They win a basket of taro and a piece of flint. But Upolu tribe wins immunity. They also win a piece of flint. So let's see who Savai is gonna vote out. Oh, Don and Jim have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. Okay, my theory is Don or Jim. So they had a fight. Like, what are they gonna vote out? I don't know who was on their team. Joel. That was one of the people I saw. Albert and Michaela have a major fight. Good news, you guys won because one of you guys could have gone home. Savai tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Don. Second vote, Eli's. Third vote, Eli's. Fourth vote, Don. Fifth vote, Eli's. Okay, this next vote has to be Don. Sixth vote, Eli's. Seventh vote, Don. Eighth vote, Don. We're tied. Don, you are definitely out because you had the fight with Jim. Why would Elias be gone for absolutely no reason out of nowhere? The first person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Don. That's 5 votes is enough. Don, bring me your torch. Don, the tribe has spoken. Sadly, we had a pretty obvious vote out. We all know Jim or Don were gonna get out. And when Dawn got the first vote out of the two, we all know she was out. Survive Tribe, nothing still has happened. Same for you, Polo. But this time, Survive Tribe wins immunity. So that means they will not be going to Tribal Council 2 times in a row. They also win pillows, blankets, a hammock, and a mat. That seems pretty useless when it rains, because that all be soggy. If they want a tarp, then that would be amazing. Like tarp the tent or something. Like tarp their shelter with the mats and blankets and pillows, and the rain won't do anything. Mark and Wendy find something in common, and that thing really was amazing for the both of them because they made an alliance right after it. Okay, this is the important part. Aaron and Sophie have a minor disagreement. Stacy is present with the rest of the team, and Albert and Sophie have a small fight. And there's an alliance between Aaron, Edna, Sophie, and Stacy. And Kristen works hard at camp becomes tired. Albert's out. Also, I don't know why Sophie's in this alliance with Aaron after they had that minor disagreement. Don't know why, but Albert's definitely out. Because he had a small fight with Sophie, who's in the alliance. The Pole Tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Brandon. Second vote, Christine. Third vote, Brandon. Fourth vote, Brandon. Fifth vote, Brandon. Sixth vote, Christine. We're tied. Seventh vote, Christine. Eighth vote, Brandon. We're tied again. 4 votes Brandon, 4 votes Christine, 1 vote left. The second person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Brandon. That's 5 votes. Enough. Brandon, bring me your torch. Brandon, tribe is spoken. Okay. Jim has found the Savai tribe hidden in the idol, and this alliance is still going strong. And that, I feel like, is pretty good for Jim. There's only one alliance, but he did anger Dawn. But she did get out that same episode, so he might have some power in this game. Because if the person who angered him got out, he had to have gotten her out. And the Upolo tribe hidden you out still hidden, and this alliance is still going strong. Redemption Island. Brandon arrives on Redemption Island. Brandon and Dawn must advance in a competition to remain in the game, and Dawn finishes first, meaning Brandon fails to complete the challenge in time and is eliminated. So Dawn is still in the game. She was the first voted out, but still in the game. And Upolo tribe wins immunity. They also win jars of chocolate, coffee, tea, milk, and cookies. They're dining tonight, I bet. Jim has Safari tribe hidden mute aisle. Keith and Mark have a minor disagreement has a lasting impact. Keith and Mark are one of them's going home, but I think Keith might. Because remember, Mark has the alliance, but it's only between one other person. That person could be a social butterfly and be able to keep Mark in. We'll find out in this tribal council. Michaela and Sophie have a minor disagreement. It has lasting impact. Aaron has a major meltdown, and Aaron leaves this alliance to make a new one with Christine, Edna, and Stacy. Looks like he just added Christine. He could have just been like, "Hey, Christine, you can come to our alliance." Unless he doesn't like Sophie. Sophie, that has to be a reason. And I think the only reason to do that is like to leave and like team up with the other two plus Christine to vote out Sophie when they lose again. I'm telling you, Sophie, the next time Upolo loses is out. I'm betting every bone in my body. Okay. I'm thinking Keith goes home. Survivor tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Cochran. Second vote, Jim. Third vote, Cochran. Fourth vote, Cochran. Sixth vote. Fifth vote, Jim. Sixth vote, Cochran. The third person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Cochran. He'll be going against Dawn in next Redemption Island duel. Cochran, that's 5 votes. That's enough. Cochran, bring me your torch. Cochran, the tribe is spoken. Jim still has a Survivor tribe hidden out, and this alliance is still going strong. Still, no one has found the hidden Mute idol in the 4 episodes they've been there, and these two alliances are still going strong. Cochran arrives on Redemption Island. Dawn and Cochran must advance in a competition to remain in the game. Cochran finishes first. Dawn fails to complete the challenge on time and is eliminated. The Survivor tribe wins immunity. They also win 3 live chickens, 2 hens, and 1 rooster. Jim has the Survivor tribe hidden the idol, and Elias and Samar have a small fight. And Mark and Samar bond strongly, and Mark and Wendy bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Okay, Mark, you're doing good. Doing good, Mark. Keep that alliance great. Next time Savai tribe loses, Elijah might be out, because with Mark and Samar bonding strongly, Samar might be like, "Hey, Mark, can you vote out Elias?" And since they bond strongly, he'll say, "Of course, yes, I'll vote for Elias." So Elias, you must be out next. But now we're gonna find out who's the out in the Upolu tribe. Michaela and Rick have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. Christine and Stacy have a major fight, and Albert and Christine bond strongly. Since Michaela and Rick's small fight has a lasting impact, they might be out, but Christine and Stacy had a major fight, so one of them could be out too. So it's between Michaela, Rick, Christine, and Stacy. Your poll tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Albert. Second vote, Michaela. Third vote, Albert. Fourth vote, Michaela. Fifth vote, Albert. Sixth vote, Michaela. Seventh vote, Albert. Eighth vote, Michaela. We're tied. With that, we'll have a revote. Those that tied will not revote. First vote, Albert. Second vote, Albert. Third vote, Albert. Fourth vote, Michaela. Fifth vote, Michaela. The fourth person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Albert. And you will be facing Cochran in Redemption Island. Jim has a Survivor tribe hitting Island. This alliance is still going strong. With a loyalty of 8. Jeez Louise, these guys are friending. These are the best friends. Reminds me of Carl and Frank from season 3. Carl will be coming back at Survivor 50, but that's not in a long time. But I'm glad he's coming back. I was sad when he got third and 8th in season 8, and I thought he was not going to come back, but he's coming back. I know because Jenna Lewis comes back at Survivor 50, and he got her placement in All Stars because he got season third placement. But let's get on to the show with this one. Christine, someone finally finds you. Polo tribe hitting me out, and it's Christine, and these two alliances are still going strong. Albert arrives on Redemption Island. Albert and John must advance in the competition to remain in the game. Cochran finishes first, which means Albert fails to complete the challenge on time and is eliminated. Great job, Cochran. You beat 2 people and won 2 times. You Polo Tribe wins immunity. They also win vegetables, spices, bread, and the meat that they collected. It seems like when these eliminations, they're going from one to the other, like no one going more than once. Which I like, because sometimes I like when a team steamrolls a contestant. Most of the time I don't. Because, it makes me feel like, why am I basically doing this stuff? It looks like one team's, gonna win either way. But I'm glad they're, going one by one. Jim has a Via tribe hitting me out. And Joe and Samara bond strongly. And I knew it. Of course Samara was going to get into alliance. And Jim too. Let's look at the loyalties. Looks like they're very good in loyalty. They're at 6. Looks like all of them are good friends. Friendos Part 2. Christine has a Upolo tribe hitting me out. Michaela and Stace have a major fight. Rick and Sophie have a major fight. And Aaron and Rick have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. And Stacey works hard and Kevin becomes tired. Jeez Louise, the Upolo tribe hates each other. Survivor tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Elias. Second vote, Keith. Third vote, Keith. Fourth vote, Keith. The 5th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Keith. That's 4 votes. That's enough. Keith, bring me your torch. Keith, the tribe is broken. I hope I'm not jinxing the 2 returners. But so far, they're both doing great. They're both still in. In Redemption Island, one of them, I'm not going to say who, but Ruth got out pretty early in her Redemption Island turn. but made it farther than Russell did in actual Redemption Island. Okay, let's get on with it. Jim has a Survivor Tribe, him, Island. These two alliances are still going strong. Christine has the Upolu Tribe, him, Island. And these two alliances are still going strong. Keith arrives on Redemption Island. Cochran and Keith must advance in the competition to remain in the game. Keith finishes first, which means Cochran is eliminated from the game. Oh! Okay, this ends the 1-by-1 time. The whole tribe wins immunity. They also win a trip to Sliding Rocks, a local tourist spot waterfall where people can slide down the rocks into a pool below, and a picnic lunch. So the fighting tribe is going back to Tribal Council 2 times in a row. Mark and Wendy bond slightly, and John and Mark bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Jim is impressed the rest of the team. Samara works harder, Kevin becomes tired, and Joel is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. Oh, that was a close one. Looks like Mark is doing well. He's truly helping the alliance. Christine has the Apollo tribe hidden Isle. Alliance a major meltdown, and Sophie leaves the alliance. Sophie, you are so lucky that you have a win. Your team keeps on winning. If your team lost, you're out. Survive tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Whitney. Second vote, Joel. Third vote, Joel. Fourth vote, Joel. Fifth vote, Whitney. The sixth person voted out of Survivor South Pacific and Joel. I think I jinxed Joel. Bro. I literally said, these returners are doing very well. Immediately then, Joel gets out. But I see lies. It was working with Joel, I think, because he voted for Whitney. She voted for Whitney. Lies, you're on their chopping block. Jim has a Via tribe hitting you out. These two alliances are still going strong. Mark seems like a very loyal person. He's the most loyal to this first alliance, and he's at 7 like the others in this alliance, which shows he's a pretty good contender to be with. And these two alliances, and Christine has the Apollo tribe hitting you out, and these two alliances are still going strong. Come on. Oh wait, Redemption Island. Joel arrives on the Redemption Island. Joel and Keith must advance in a competition to remain in the game, and Joel finishes first, which means Keith is eliminated from the game. Okay, Joel still has a chance of not. There's still a chance of him not being jinxed. Because if he stays in and wins, that means I did not jinx him, which means I can live with a clean brain. Survive Tribe wins immunity. They also win an advanced screening of the movie Jack and Jill, complete with a cinema food. Bro, they're so lucky. Jim has Survive Tribe hitting you out, and Samara and Whitney bond strongly as a lasting impact. These alliances doing great. They let have Jim, who has an idol, and everyone's bonding. Now we're back to the Christine has the Pole Tribe hitting you out. Michaela has a major meltdown. Rick and Stacy have a small fight that has a lasting impact. Christine leaves the alliance and Rick rests at camp to restore his energy. This team is the dumpster fire. They hate each other. They may be good in challenges, but they lost this one, and I'm pretty sure Sophie's going home. Pole Tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sophie. Second vote, Christine. Third vote, Christine. Fourth vote, Sophie. Fifth vote, Christine. Sixth vote, Sophie. We're tied. That's 3 votes Sophie, 3 votes Christine, 1 vote left. The 7th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Sophie. That's 4 votes. Enough. Sophie, bring me your torch. Sophie, the tribe has spoken. Please say I didn't jinx Joel. Please say that. I don't want to jinx. I don't want to jinx someone. Sophie arrives on Redemption Island. Joel and Sophie will compete, and the winner returns to the game. Joel is eliminated first. I jinxed him. Sophie's the last remaining. She will return to the game. Sophie also receives a clue to the hidden mute aisle. People might say the Savai tribe is disadvantaged. Technically they are, but truly think about it. The Upol tribe despise each other. And I'm pretty sure they all wanted one person out. And I think now they're in the merge. They can all vote for another person. So I think Savai tribe might be safe. And if they do decide to vote for a Savai member, they might try and get out of line. She's the only one who's not in their alliance. Christina has the Upol tribe hitting you out, and Jim has the Savai tribe hitting you out. And these 4 alliances are still going strong. Aaron and Whitney win immunity. So it's confirmed. A Savai tribe will survive this episode. Christina has the Upol tribe hitting you out, and Jim has the Savai tribe hitting you out. Christina and Samar bond strongly as a lasting impact. Let's go, Samar. Get with that other team. If you get with that other team, you might save Mark, Whitney, and Jim. Okay, so there's a new alliance between Christina and Sophie. Now we have the biggest thing ever. The tribal council. The Tuna tribe. Christine uses the hidden mute aisle. And so does Jim. Jim uses it on himself, but Christine uses it on Sophie. The Tuna tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Michaela. Second vote, Michaela. Third vote, Edna. Fourth vote, Edna. Fifth vote, Edna. Sixth vote, Edna. Seventh vote, Michaela. Eighth vote, Michaela. Ninth vote, Michaela. 10th vote, Edna. 11th vote, Edna. The 8th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Edna. That's 7 votes, that's enough. Edna, bring me your torch. Edna, the tribe is broken. It's funny how every single vote was for a Upolu member, and none was for a Savai member. That truly shows how much the Upolu tribe hate each other. And these 4 lines are still going strong. The Tuna tribe, Hamir Isle, is currently hidden. And Samar wins immunity. Okay, so we know that our Survivor member is safe, and all Upolu is up for elimination. Joe has a major meltdown, and Mark and Sophie bond strongly. And has a lasting impact. Great job, Mark and Samar. Keep on doing this. Keep on befriending every single one of you Polu. You need that to stay in the game. They're the... Wait. Yeah, they're still in the lead. So you need to befriend all those people. Okay. D2 tribe. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Mark. Second vote, Elias. Third vote, Michaela. Fourth vote, Michaela. Fifth vote, Elias. Sixth vote, Mark. Seventh vote, Michaela. Eighth vote, Elias. Ninth vote, Mark. 10th vote, Elias. 12th vote, 11th vote, Mark. So a Survivor member is going home, but will it be a Mark or Elias? I'm thinking Elias because Mark has much more allies than Elias. I don't think she has any. First vote, Elias. Second vote, Mark. Third vote, Mark. Fourth vote, Elias. Fifth vote, Mark. Sixth vote, Elias. Seventh vote, Elias. Eighth vote, Mark. The ninth person voted on Survivor South Pacific is Elias. That's 5 votes. That's enough. Elias, bring me a torch. Elias, the tribe has spoken. That was a close one, Mark. Sophie wins immunity. Okay, Mark. You need to be nice to this team if you want to stay in the game because you got the second most amount of votes last time. And I think the only reason you stayed in was because you had the fancy of the other of your alliance. Rich has found the T-Tune tribe hidden the isle, and Michael and Mark and Samar bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. You're bonding strongly, but you're with the wrong person. Samar is already in your alliance. You need to find people who aren't. T2 tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Whitney. Second vote, Michaela. Third vote, Aaron. Fourth vote, Aaron. Fifth vote, Whitney. Sixth vote, Michaela. Seventh vote, Michaela. Eighth vote, Aaron. Ninth vote, Aaron. The 10th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Aaron. That's 5 votes enough. Aaron, bring me your torch. Aaron, the tribe has spoken. Rick has a tuna tribe hidden the isle. And these 3 alliances are still going strong. Aaron arrives on Redemption Island. Aaron, Edna, and Elias must advance in a competition to remain in the game. Aaron finishes first, which means Elias fails to complete the challenge and is eliminated, and so is Edna. Christine wins immunity. Okay, Survive members, you have to impress the Upolu tribe. Rick has a tuna tribe hidden the isle. Jim is impressed with the rest of the team. Sophie's impressed with the rest of the team. And Rick and Sophie have a minor disagreement. Let's go. The Survivor tribe has an extra member because Jim and Sophie make an alliance. Rick has the tuna tribe hidden the isle, and he uses it on Stacy. Any votes cast against Stacy will not count. I'll read the votes. Sophie might be out because he had a minor disagreement with her. But let's see. First vote, Stacy. Second vote, Stacy. Third vote, Stacy. Fourth vote, Stacy. Fifth vote, Stacy. That was a good play. Sixth vote, Michaela. Seventh vote, Michaela. Eighth vote, Rick. The 11th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Michaela. That's 5. That's 3 votes. That's enough. Michaela, bring me a torch. Michaela, the tribe has spoken. Mark wins immunity. The tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Christine. Second vote, Christine. Third vote, Christine. Fourth vote, Rick. Fifth vote, Rick. Sixth vote, Christine. Seventh vote. The 12th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Christine. That's 5 votes enough. Christine, bring me your torch. Christine, the tribe has spoken. In the matter of just a few episodes, Survivor tribe has went from the bottom to the top. T2 tribe, Hidden Isle is currently hidden, and these 3 alliances are still going strong. Michaela and Christine arrive on Redemption Island. Aaron, Christine, and Michaela must advance in a competition to remain in the game. Michaela finishes first, which means Aaron and Christine are eliminated. Whitney wins immunity. She also wins a shower and a massage to be awaiting back at camp. Whitney shares the reward with one of the castaway. Mark true friendship. That truly shows they do have a true friendship, because she could have been with us, right? To you Polu member to get their trust. But pick her best friends at the start, Mark. Whitney, you have gone to my books. I'm one of my favorite Survivor players with Mark. I mean, with Mark and Carl. Samar and Whitney find something in common that has a lasting impact. Whitney has a major meltdown. No, why? I feel bad for Whitney. Sophie worked hard at camp and becomes tired. The two tribe, it's time to vote. I read the votes. First vote, Rick. Second vote, Sophie. Third vote, Rick. Fourth vote, Stacy. Fifth vote, Stacy. Sixth vote, Sophie. The 13th person, but also survives out of the Civic, is Sophie. Dang, that's surprising. She was one of the people who was aligned with them. Sophie, that's 3 votes. That's enough. Sophie, bring me your torch. Sophie, the tribe has spoken. I can't believe the alliances were not on one specific person. Jim voted for Rick. Mark voted for Stacy. Samar also voted for Stacy. But Whitney voted for Sophie. Looks like there's a divide in votes. Whitney finds that the Tuna tribe hit the aisle, which is great for the Survivor tribe. They cannot stop doing good. Redemption Island. Sophie arrives on Redemption Island. Michaela and Sophie must advance in the competition to remain in the game. Sophie finishes first, and Michaela is eliminated. For finishing first, Sophie will choose 3 people to be temporarily joined Redemption Island with their loved ones. And she picked Mark, Jim, and Whitney, not knowing that Whitney literally voted for her in her last vote. And Rick wins immunity. Jim and Whitney have a small fight. Rick and Stacy bond strongly has a lasting impact. You can't believe Jim or Stacy are going home, and Rick rests at camp to restore his energy. Whitney, use the T2 tribe, hitting me out. Any votes cast against Whitney will not count. T2 tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Whitney. Does not count. Second vote, Whitney. Does not count. Third vote, Stacy. Fourth vote, Stacy. The 14th person voted on Survivor Redemption Island is Stacy. That's 3 votes enough. Stacy, bring me your torch. Stacy, the tribe spoken. The T2 tribe hitting your isle is currently hidden, and these 2 lines are still going strong. Stacy arrives on Redemption Island. Sophie and Stacy must advance in the competition to remain in the game, and Stacy finishes first, which means Sophie is eliminated from the game. Samara wins immunity. She also wins a pizza lunch. Samara shares her reward with one other castaway, Jim. So their one fear of Rick winning has been vanquished. Rick is out. Whitney and Mark have a minor disagreement that has a lasting impact. Jim has a major meltdown, and Jim leaves the alliance. What's happening to the friendos? T2 tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Rick. Second vote, Rick. Third vote, Jim. The 15th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Rick. That's 3 votes enough. Rick, bring me your torch. Rick, the tribe has spoken. Rick arrives on Redemption Island. Rick and Stacy will compete, and the winner returns to the game. Stacy is eliminated first, meaning Rick is the last person remaining, and will return to the game. Rick also receives a clue to the hidden mute isle. But that doesn't mean anything, because the idol finder, Jim, finds the T2 in the tribe hidden mute isle. This could play a tribal captain before the votes are read. This is the last round to use it. Jim wins immunity. Jim has a tuna tribe Haymu idol. This is the last round to use it. And Samar has a major meltdown. Samar and Whitney bond strongly, has a lasting impact, and Mark is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. We all know who's going home. T2 tribe. Jim used the T2 tribe idol on Samar. Any votes cast against Samar will not count. T2 tribe is time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Rick. Second vote, Whitney. Third vote, Whitney. Fourth vote, Rick. The 16th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific is Rick. That's 3 votes not enough. Rick, bring me a torch. Rick, the tribe has spoken. Let me guess. Jim voted for Whitney. Knew it. Jim, if you don't win this immunity, you're out. Samar wins immunity. Mark and Whitney have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. Jim Samar bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. Samar and Whitney find something common, and Jim rests at camp to restore his energy. D2 tribe, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jim. Second vote, Whitney. Third vote, Jim. The 17th person voted out of Survivor Pacific is Jim. That's 3 votes is enough. Jim, bring me a torch. Jim, the tribe has spoken. First vote, 1 vote Whitney, 1 vote Samar, 1 vote Mark, 2 votes Mark, 3 votes Mark, 4 votes Mark, 5th vote. The 7th vote and winner is Mark. 7 votes Mark, 1 vote Samar, 1 vote Whitney. Congratulations, Mark. You are the winner of Survivor South Pacific. Great job, Mark. Keith wins the Fan Favorite Award. These are the placements. Challenge wins. Samara has the most, and Sophie, Rick, Mark, and Jim have the least. Immunity wins. Samara has the most. Jim, Mark, Rick, and Sophie have the least. Idols found. Jim has found the most. Christine, Rick, and Whitney have found the least. Michaela has gotten the most votes, while Samar has gotten the least at 0. Most strategic is Whitney, and the third most and second most is Rick, and the third most is Mark, the winner. Well, that's the end. See you next time on Survivor Brantsteele, episode 25.